Nankervis got front spot, had his arm held by Green. Nankervis throws a shoe! Nankervis has kicked an absolute corker in game 100. Arm being held, just the right shoe to use. And he hacked it out of mid-air from 10 metres out directly in front.
Oh, throwing the shoe. Come on, Hargraves.
That's nice. Nice bit of commentary.
The shoe.
I like it.
He kicked it. The big fella, his first win as Tiger skipper, and he just capped it off with a magnificent right foot inside out reverse torp that just lit the Tiger Army up. Toby Nankervis joins us. Big fella, congratulations.
Hey guys, yeah, mate. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. I was lucky to hit my foot there. I think I don't know what happened there.
It was magnificent, though, and it was a part of the game. It looked like it was a part of the game that you and your mates really set yourself to dominate the contest and, round the ball. And, the numbers were quite extraordinary out of this game, but they do tell us that part of the game you were really locked into. Was that part of your pre-game planning to just be really strong around the contest?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, a good point, Mario. I think the week before against Carlton, that was the area we really got shown up at, and it's an area we really pride ourselves on, and especially as a midfield group. We want to be a lot better than what we showed in round one. So we had a 10-day break coming off round one. So while that was a long time to sit on that performance, it was a good chance to get some training in. So yeah, it was a big week on the track for us, which was good, and it was good to get a growth in that area yesterday.
Toby, Andrew Gaze here, and watching some of the game that when you played, it looked like you and Big Ivan really sort of saw what you're up against in this particularly young fella, Flynn, and it just wanted to make sure that he was fully aware of your presence. And the combination of the both of you was a significant presence. Was that something conscious that you wanted to take it to perhaps another level to make that type of statement?
No, I don't think we went in with a conscious plan to do that. I think it's something we want to do every week. But,
yeah.
Again, last week I don't think we both didn't play our best footy, and it was disappointing a little bit after round one. But in saying that, we still haven't played a lot of footy together. So the more we play together, I feel like the more synergy we'll get. And I actually love playing alongside Ivan, and he's got so much growth left in him. And each game, I think he's going to get so much better. And I'm sure the Tiger Army especially would be rapt to see the way he's come on.
And the bump is an issue that it's raised its head a number of times already, and how and the role it has in footy these days because of the consequences. You seem to really have a go at it.
I think he likes slaying him when he gets the chance. Yeah.
Is it something that you find within yourself now that you're really conscious about how you have to go about it, or is it just playing on instinct?
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think, you definitely don't want to put yourself in a position to miss footy. But, yeah, it's such a fast-paced physical game that it is hard not to play on instinct at times. But, yeah, I'm definitely aware that, you don't want to miss any footy and put yourself in positions where you chance to miss weeks or whatnot. But it's a balance, I think, of being, playing with the same aggression and intensity around the ball. But, I think it's a fine balance, yeah.
Mate, we're hearing more and more anecdotally about athletes who are coming out of the COVID protocols, having been through it. You had COVID the week leading into the season, didn't you? You had it leading into the Carlton game.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was a bizarre timing. Yeah. Did
you feel it when you were out there and you sort of got into that? You're asking yourself of, the extra effort. There's no excuse, of course, but just so we understand the impact of it better. Did you feel any after effects of it?
Definitely the first few days when I tested positive, I felt it quite lethargic, quite fatigued. But I found it was quite amazing how quickly the body sort of recovers. And the hardest thing for me was being locked up for a week where I couldn't get out and train and kick and move around. So I think more than anything, just round one was just the lack of not being able to train throughout the week. So I was just a little bit short of a run, I suppose. But, yeah, I didn't really feel any effects of COVID. In saying that, I had a fair bit of adrenaline running through my body, playing in front of 80,000 for the first time in a long time. So, yeah, I'm not sure if that probably played a part in it. But, yeah, I don't think there's any lasting effects for me.
I wonder if you got a view on this. I wonder whether when you like the week that you come out of the COVID protocols and you're ready, you're available for selection again, no matter who it might be. I wonder whether teams might go, we might need to give them an extra week. Just don't throw them in until they get that week to get the after effects out of the system, if that's in fact how it works. Do you reckon there might be some consideration given to that in some cases?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like if everyone's going to be different, or if some people might recover quicker or slower or whatnot. But yeah, definitely, if it's case by case, it definitely has to be in consideration because if you're feeling flat or whatever, it's bloody hard to play a game of AFL footy if you're feeling like that. I think so. Yeah, I might have to come in consideration. It's bizarre at the moment. I sort of caught a bit of the Eagles game just watching the scores now yesterday, and I think they had 16 or 17 players to choose from.
It's unbelievable.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
It really is, mate. Yeah.
You and Soldo, I think you connected on, or you involved 3 goals yesterday, and I think there's some that suggested that. I've heard others suggest that maybe, the combination of you two, that you can't play you both together in the same side. Is that something that's horses for courses, or do you feel like that that's a combination that withstand no matter what the opposition is like?
Yeah, I definitely believe that we can play our best footy together, and it's great for the team to have us both in there. But I might be a little bit biased in saying that.
Yes.
But, yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, with the more we play together, early in the season, the games sort of tend to be a lot quicker and more of a transition game. I think middle of the year, more stoppages tend to come into the game. So I think hopefully by then, middle of the year, we're really both up and going, and I think we can be really good together. Going into the back half of the season.
Toby, what's Noah Bolter's ceiling look like to you? How good can he be?
Oh, yeah, he can do anything, can't he? He's powerful and dynamic on the ground, but he's so good one-on-one marking yesterday, as you've seen. And, yeah, he can do it all, can't he? He can play back, forward, in the ruck, and I don't think there's many 21-year-olds that can do that at AFL level. But, yeah, I think he's going to grow as well. He's played, I think, probably two full seasons down back. Now he's given a chance up forward, so... Yeah, I think each week you'll probably see the growth from Noah, and I thought he was unbelievable yesterday. Do
you feel like, for you in this version of what Richmond looks like, do you feel like he for you to be the best version of yourselves, do you think he is to be used in attack?
It's a good question. I think last week against Carlton he started forward then went back, or started back then went forward, or whatever he did. So I think the best version of our team is to have Noah up and going so he can play anywhere.
Wherever you need him, yeah.
I think there's not many players that can do that, and it's pretty special. Such a young player can do that.
And Toby, with the success, you guys know what it's like to have success, and we know that there's been your squad's a lot different, really, than some we've seen in the past. But with this group here, and talking about ceilings, do you feel like and are confident you can get back to that absolute elite of the competition?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I have such great confidence in the group you have, and although as a team we don't want to speak about the outcomes or what may be, we just want to speak about the week to week and playing our brand of footy, and I think we did that for parts in round one and for a lot longer yesterday. So I think no matter who's playing, we just want to play a brand of footy, and we know what that looks like as a group. So each week, I think we can really build on that, and we know that holds us in good stead.
Well, you kicked 16 yesterday against a team that was desperate for a win, and you did it without Martin Grimes, Revolt, Lambert, Presti have lost, and there's probably one or two others that I've missed that weren't a part of that group absent yesterday. It was a terrific performance, mate, and there's a strong heart that continues to beat inside that Richmond jumper. Well played. Congratulations on getting win number 1 as skipper, mate, and all the very best. Thanks again for coming on the show. Maddie's match coming up against the Saints will be a cracker this week.
Yeah, thanks, Murray. Thanks, Gazy. I can't wait for this weekend. Obviously, significant game for Jack and a lot of people. So, thanks for that.
You're a good man. Toby Nankervis, co-captain down at the Tigers. Outstanding win yesterday. They smashed him in the contest and they let him have the rubbish. Have the rubbish. Have it. Chip it around.
Well, they had a lot more possession, didn't they?
It was a joke. They had 65 more touches. Richmond cleaned them up around the contest. They weren't the slightest bit spooked about that dross dished up by the Giants.